दोस्तों वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले बता दूं कि अगर आप हमारे प्रोजेक्ट्स और वेंचर्स में इन्वेस्ट करके एक बहुत अच्छा प्रॉफिट कमाना चाहते हैं तो आप लॉगिन कीजिए indieworldcrowdfunding.com पे। डिटेल में जानने के लिए और इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए मुझे व्हाट्सएप या फिर कॉल कीजिए इस नंबर पे।
Целостность. Отсюда до границы с Китаем чуть менее 300 километров. Стычки на высокогорном рубеже между двумя странами держат в напряжении всех. Еще неделю назад специально для Пекина начальник Генштаба Индии заявил, Дели рассматривает все возможные военные варианты, если переговоры не дадут результатов. Дмитрий Мельников и Владислав Додонов. Вести из Индии.
तो हेलो दोस्तों, मुझे यकीन नहीं हो रहा है मैं किससे मीट किया हूँ। मतलब जिनका न्यूज़ चैनल देख देख के मैं खुद रिपोर्ट करता था, खुद रिएक्शन करता था, आज वही रिपोर्टर मेरे सामने बैठे हैं। आई कांट बिलीव माई आइज़ कि जिनको अभी भी टीवी रशियन 24 न्यूज़ में देखते थे वो आज मेरे पास ही बैठे हैं और अचानक ऐसे मुलाकात हुई। तो मेरे साथ है दिमित्री मेलनिकव, आपको तो पता ही होगा। तो दिमित्री, how did you appear in Goa?
So we just have our yearly vacations. 2 weeks escape from Delhi with a very bad pollution to this, paradise part of India, which I like very much. Goa is amazing.
Goa.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time when I have option, just for holidays, especially now when we are stuck here in India, let's be honest. We cannot leave home to Moscow. Of course, if I have only option, I will spend my New Year with my family. But anyway, Goa is always good option to be here.
Right. So you also covered the news from like India-China war, and you were somewhere nearby. I know it's not really nearby, but somewhere near. So how was that experience? So did you feel anything?
Oh, yeah, because you see, as you might know, India is a strategic partner of Russia, privileged. When you see two nuclear powers fighting with sticks, with nails, that's a little bit dangerous, let's be honest, for all the world. Today, soldiers are confronting with stones and sticks, but what's gonna happen tomorrow, nobody realized. And that was, let's say, a bit nervous for, not only for us who was somewhere in that region. Definitely we didn't went Ladakh because it was completely restricted for foreign medias and even for some Indian, mostly Indian medias here. But all this atmosphere during that time, that was quite nervous, I must say.
Okay. So how long you are in India, and what's your future plans, and what was your experience?
I'm 2.5 years I live here since May 2018. So now we cannot predict anything. Now we cannot predict our next 2 months of how situation will be. Definitely I'd like to stay here more because there are a lot of stories, a lot of places I would like to visit. I just mark the India map with a flag where we visited, which story we made, and we're trying to make not so-called mainstream. If you watch like CNN or BBC, what kind of stories they making from India, they are quite negative, I must say.
Yeah, exactly.
Even there are Indian reporters working for them.
Right.
They're still sending, when I search like let's BBC website, there is only like negative stories, human rights, women, all this kind of religious tensions. I don't know why, if they have like received such kind of narratives from their headquarters, or it's their own opinion about their own country. But that seems to me, and again, that's why we want, of course we work for Russian audience. We don't can send these materials to English speaking audience. But I think that what the world needs to know is a little bit different parts of the real life, because we see India is a huge, with a huge temp. They are doing potential. They are doing very good job. Of course, there are a lot of problems with the country when you have such population of more than 1.5 billion, almost 1.5 billion. You cannot be like, imagine yourself living in paradise. Definitely there are some social issues, some maybe religious, national issues. But anyway, we see like India, even in Russia, there are still people stuck somewhere in 20th century. When you say India, people say, oh, okay, elephants, Taj Mahal, blah blah blah, all this kind of stories, some dirt on the streets, cows somewhere. But there is one of the fastest growing economy.
Yeah.
It was for
Right.
like last couple of years.
Right, exactly.
And we need to understand what's going on. We have not so much information from China also, because different situation. They are very
Right.
closed for
Yeah.
sharing
Yeah.
information abroad. They're controlling foreign journalism. But here we feel absolutely no control. We can travel anywhere, even during this pandemic lockdown. We used our media badge, and there were almost never problems with police officers, even when the border states were closed. So when we described why we are going there, we went to Varanasi. We need to make some special story about how Varanasi looks during lockdown. There were no problems. Of course, we wear all the masks, all the kind of precautions. But for journalists, for me as a foreign journalist, India is a very friendly country
Right.
for doing my job.
Exactly.
Almost there are all officials. They're always ready to give us interviews in every state, central government, local government. They are very. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're Russian. Maybe if there will be our colleagues from CNN or BBC, there will be some different situation. But as for us, we have no problems with doing our journalist job, and we're trying to be positive about it.
The problem, I think, I mean, CNN, BBC, you showing the negative side, it's okay, but somehow you should also show the positive sides too.
If you can find any single positive, like human story report, you just please send me the link. I couldn't find it on their website.
Yeah,
Please share it with
exactly.
me.
I think it is the narrative of their government, so they want to cover the stories so that people over there, the population there, feels like they are in the heaven.
Probably,
and the other
probably. And also, I think there is because a big diaspora, Indian diaspora, and maybe they are making story message sending to them.
Yeah.
Like in United States, in United Kingdom, like take a look. You live here in our country. You should be grateful and happy not to live in your country. But I don't know why they're doing that. Now it's even when you see only dark stories, you cannot trust these people that they're and it's a shame. It's a shame for Indian media. You don't have bureau in Russia. You should open starting from TV channel, news agency, newspaper. Media bosses, you should think about this.
Are there like Russian bureaus in India?
There are one TV channel, which is us, two news agencies, and one international Sputnik news agency, which works making stories in English.
Okay.
So 4 different media outlets.
Okay, so basically 4 different outlets, Russian outlets हमारे यहाँ पे present है और हमारा जो है सिर्फ any news or something that too also not good. तो हमारा वहाँ पे news outlet नहीं है और ये this is something we should work on, and that's why this gap is being created between India and Russia, and some news agencies, and I am doing this on a very small level in my YouTube channels, like linking, covering different aspects, stories about Russia, and to showing the reality to Indians. But yeah, the big news media should definitely concentrate on this and work on that. So thanks a lot for participating in my
Pleasure
interview.
meeting you.
Thank you for
And
being
best wishes to all Indian viewers. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Indie World Entertainment, and keep supporting me, and I'll be covering more and more news from Russia and from all over the world, and I will be linking the India to the world and vice versa in the same way I've been doing for such a long time, but I need your support. So yeah, keep liking, sharing the video, and we'll meet you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.